Alright, guys. We're going to have to play the evil team because I want to listen to this Negro. It's not a bad word, right? Negro, like hydro. So we're gonna play the evil team, so I can listen to this guy. We're gonna do it in English, and it's just because I want to chill out a little bit before I start working. I got work to do. And yeah. So we're doing the evil team. Cuatro Mortales. I just lost my I just lost my mage, so I gotta get another character. Oh,
beneath the earth, our fates await us. Just think, we shan't need go far to lie in our graves.
What? What? Yeah. Send them boys to war, man. Send them to kill each other like good Pharaoh. That Pharaoh was on. Why did you think Egypt was the world? Because he kicked everybody's ass, man. Well, the Hittites.
The pace we have set is too much for me. I must rest.
Just tell you right there.
Subtly made and subtly maintained, but good killing grounds nevertheless.
I am obsessed about pork and butter. Let's see. Where the hell am I?
Yeah, that's $9.99 ain't gonna get Rob rich. Everybody gonna have to pitch in Rob. Everybody have to open up a GoFundMe for how much it'll cost Rob to get rich.
Who the fuck is who's Rob and French is
He said the country that builds the first fully operational quantum
I gotta find Imoen.
Now my question is, why did you rule the world so long?
Because they're good fighters, man. They're good killers. They kill a lot.
They said
they're good at war.
The Egyptians had this sort of tree of life. This where they can see the past, present, future. They can get any answer that they want. Guess what? Don't they sound like a Google computer?
Probably.
You can do an animation in a computer right now that'll tell you what will look like 100 years from now, and it'll be 99% accurate. And they can give you the past and future. This is what computers can do. Allow us to make predictions.
Yeah, the rest of the guys.
I can carry not another stitch. Let it fall to the ground
then. This is what they don't want to tell y'all. The war that's being fought on the earth is a cyber war. They got y'all thinking about guns and nuclear weapons. Man, the real war, what we call it a spiritual war, is the cyber war, digital. That's their synthetic spiritual world.
Makes sense.
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, I've been playing Baldur's Gate for a long time and I haven't won yet.
And that's why things happen in the spiritual world before they happen in this world, because it's the Chinese late reverse engineered version. If you following me from Bro Sanchez TV, then you already
Bro
know
Sanchez, we are in the spiritual world.
Shout
always.
Out to my brother Farmer John. He said, you know.
I just got the wish spell. From my cleric illusions, Water Portalis.
But a reliable, general-purpose quantum computer is a tough climb yet. Maybe that's why this wall is in the lobby of Google's quantum lab in California. Here, we got an inside look, starting with a microscope's view of what replaces the transistor.
This right here is...
Check this out. This right here allowed quantum computers to be possible.
Yes.
Shout out to my brother Russell about.
You wake up suddenly and pounding in your ears, a shock of pain passes through your body, and you feel your mind slipping away, forced aside by the darkness within.
Look at this thing, it's called a transistor. Now check this out, y'all. Check this out.
Your distress wakes your companions, but they can only watch as the pain grows more intense.
This spell is read. Aye, a fair
It
gambit.
cannot end like this. I shall not.
Save me for seeking you to God. I appreciate the love, y'all.
That just killed me.
Stop right here. This is what people are worshiping in an ancient world. You can't make this shit up, y'all. This right here was the symbol of technology that allowed God, which was the missing link from regular computers and quantum computers. The universe is a quantum computer. Man-made computers, those computers didn't give him the power of God. There's a specific kind of computer that can rival the power of God. That's a quantum computer. Now listen, if you coming from the stream from Bro Sanchez TV, I told you how the Pharaoh cheated death with a quantum computer, and he didn't cheat death with a golden tomb, which is why when you say quantum, the word tomb is in quantum. Now watch this. Look at Moses' staff right here. That's a transistor. This symbol right here represents the missing link that we found that even caused.
Am I ready?
Madness fades and the essence within retreats. But if this continues, you will not lose only yourself, but everything you hold dear.
Which is why it is a spiritual symbol.
Welcome, blade for oblivion.
But I want you to look at what one of these transistors is. It's a serpent cross. All of this are the symbols of what allowed quantum computing possible, which is why Moses was a wise man. The Pharaoh in Egypt created a quantum computer. That's how Egypt ruled the world. Akaku just told you. Yo, we started turning technological concepts into symbols, and this is why the serpent is wrapped around the cross. It's the whole concept. The serpent in the cross right here is literally a transistor. And the wise man Moses would have known that, because him opening up a portal to the other side of what he made him know was right there on the Jedi pillar, which is why we got the staff, which is the Pharaoh right here. The split stuff. That right there created all of our reality and a million called it make our own simulation. We just created another source of existence. We just created another issues to live in. To upload their mind in a metaphor. That's the simple truth of what we see here. And the transistor made all of this possible. They just told you that. I didn't tell you.
Be quick with it. Best be paid well for this.
Don't yell. Yes, a standard tactic, that.
I did assemble it. Let me pick some of these. And I'm going to also let check. Big shout out to United This is my religion, yo. This is my religion. That jazz off. Talk about it straight.
Fate beckons us all.
Yes, it is.
Niggas that
A stonebreaker! What do you want, groundling?
That sit around for hours every day.
The axe be bloody ready! Aye, that be stronger, right?
Judging a person since just saying I can be down hard all the time. You know, anyway, this is the symbol of a train. Like I said, all of these things.
Bark your orders already!
Jon Johnson at your service.
Advance for us to understand.
Ustanza dost.
Big king raccoons that black motherfucker.
That's 1 cubit, and this is
Another
cubit. This is a 5 cubit.
Mayhap this will be the end!
So, think about it. You can look at those 5 transistors as the 5 cautious.
What replaces the transistor? This right here is 1 cubit, and this is another cubit. This is a 5 cubit D.
Now let me show you what this 5 cubic chain is based on.
Readier than a red-cheeked maid, thy will be done.
Each one of these little transistors is allowing the energy to make the transition from one state to another. A transistor, you see, it's in the name. So each one of your 5 kashas is one of these transistors. Because it's a version of your energy that gotta transition to a higher crossover. And it's 5 layers of it. And they telling you it's 5 transistors. And the symbol of the transistor represent a shock.
Urgent, is it? 'Tis a role I am glad to play.
Because think about the plus side represent a vortex like a swastika. That's what a chakra is. It's a portal. It's a portal. Think about it.
Be quick with it!
Squiggly line
And later I'll let your gut on.
Myself. Think about it. In reverse engineering us, y'all. Ain't nothing but the Kundalini shit. So the Kundalini is the circle.
I do not care. I shall be glad to dance to a tune, but learn to play.
These circles are vortexes. They're cymatic frequencies.
Take that,
around
scum!
one that's playing all these different.
What do you want,
Why
groundling?
Satan uses music.
Memories in such a place as
Body
Nice,
is
good
like
work.
a guitar.
most unpleasant memories.
That's the Kundalini. See how it is? This is how the serpent responds to the plus side. See, I'm not
This spell, enter here to
There's a
lease.
spiritual side to technology. So
Me axe be bloody.
how it relate to me and the tech itself.
Next way.
This same concept and technical mindset and reverse engineer me into a machine, which is all they doing. And I'm saying that to show you
need my
all
skills, I see.
technology starts on a spiritual level. You can't have technology without spirituality. And the people who create technology
Something you need.
and spiritual. And the people in the technological world, they are the ones that's playing with magic and spiritual concepts.
Am I ready?
Big concepts we forgot about. They dealing with deep advanced concepts we forgot about. And they reverse engineering and technology. But if you look at to see how the technology relates to you will be inventing shit. And then it's choose to start it. Because like what Kaku is saying, Apple is making whatever country make the quantum computer first.
Beneath the earth, our fates await us. Just think, we shan't need go far to lie in our graves.
You gonna wanna fight your ass.
You sound like Baldur.
Not the nigga who hating on his crab and the bucket ass niggas on the internet. These people thinking big, man. They trying to rule the world. Why you got black men trying to hate on another black man?
Fate beckons
so
us all.
At the fucking bottom, we can never put people against the international level. Because a nigga got it. It's better than just the break
Shaw
from the
guides
crab
my
than the
hand.
goddamn bucket. It's sad. Those scratches and
No regrets.
Electrons and like artificial atoms,
Victory shall be ours.
like Princess
You know
Georgia,
this.
traditional Cuban,
Red love and a red cheek maiden, my friend.
exponential.
Did you hear that?
A complete mess. Don't
See what I'm saying?
raise me.
Each computer doubles the computer power exponentially.
Jean-Claude, I shall follow your
It's
steps.
Just been interrupted.
It's amplifying the light of your soul.
Yes, Bill.
It's basically turning up the volume. That's what these transistors do. Spot on what I'm saying about
Destiny
the
awaits.
process.
At last.
Just listen.
Oblivion. No regrets.
Basically, doubling the power exponentially. Look at what your conscience is doing. Each conscience is gradually getting bigger exponentially. It's going from a size 2 to a size 4, to a size 4, to a size 8, to a size 8, to a size 16. This is what your conscience is
Ustanza
doing.
dost.
They're gradually increasing the energy exponentially.
Parker already.
See what I'm saying? I really strongly believe all of this quantum computer stuff is from reverse engineering our central nervous system. And that's why people get these connections. Just me reaching is literally
Been
legitimate
interrupted.
behind my
I
claim.
wouldn't dream of refusing.
Let's go to view of what replaces the transistor. This right here is 1 qubit, and this is another qubit. This is a 5 qubit gate.
I am yours to command.
Qubit, so short for quantum bits. That's what the chakras are. And when we talk about bit, it's the same thing as like lighting. Each chakra is a light, it's a channel, a light mark in the fabric of reality that's allowing the energy to accelerate that much more.
What? Is it? Oh, I can do
It's like
that.
a nitro boost on a car. Your energy is in motion.
Shaw guides my hand. Now, Napa.
Each of the chakras, it picks up acceleration exponentially. You feel me? So let's say your energy starts at the middle chakra, the middle cluster. It's going 20 miles per hour. When it passed through that, it's going 40 miles per hour. And when it passed through the next one, 80 miles per hour. When it passed through the next one, 160 miles per hour. And so forth and so on exponentially. The speed increasing just like the size of the kasha exponentially. Everything we teach about the spiritual body is what they teach it here about the layout and inner workings of a quantum.
Don't yell. Got it.
I can't make this up. This is all true. See, I knew when I wanted to be a syncretist that I wanted to sync things that wasn't nobody else syncing. People, all of the syncretists be syncing all of the same shit. I said, bro, I'm gonna be syncing shit together to see if it relates shit that they never thought about to sync together under the concept of everything is everything. And boy, am I on something. Let's go, man.
Here, we got an inside look, starting with a microscope view of what replaces the transistor.
This right here is 1 qubit, and this is another qubit. This is a 5 qubit chain.
Those crosses at the bottom are qubits, short for quantum bits. They hold the electrons and act like artificial atoms.
Atom is
I do not care.
another way of saying, bro, that's so crazy. The atoms are the different cells. Atom is the original man, which is the Akashic body, the Akashic record in the garden and the tree of life. That's the information of Akashic records. Atom, it don't exist in just one form. Adam gave birth to Cain and Abel and Noah and all them. That is like your central self giving birth to all of your other Akashas. These stories we read about is literally the story of this spiritual concept right here. Real talk. The atoms, when they said each one of them is acting like an atom is like a kasha, a little man that God breathes a breath into. Because all of these kashas are like balloons. They only became inflated when we put the soul inside the avatar. And when the soul leave the avatar, the body gonna decompose and flatten out and shrivel up and wither away. Because it's like a balloon that's inflated with the soul. Each one of these kashas, man. Damn it, man. Every time I play the video, it backs me up on what I'm saying. They're just reversed because we are.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your
Aye, a fair gambit.
It's a huge quantum computer, and they just reverse engineering that. And that's why all the symbols and all of the concepts resemble ancient symbols and ancient mythological concepts. See what I'm saying? The transistor is the thing that allowed the energy to transition. So when Moses hold the staff up and split the sea, he allowed
my raven? Wouldn't you rather tune a sonnet, some grand melody? Fine, have it your way, my raven.
If you start thinking of these mythological stories in the form of energy, it'll make so much sense to you. He used a staff to split the sea, meaning he used a transistor to split the energy into 5 qubits like they're showing here. And when you split electrical energy, that's a way of saying chopping the water in half. Electricity is like water. And if you're going to split energy, and you want to tell that in a mythological way, then the story of Moses will make perfect sense. He's holding a transistor in his hand. They were teaching technological concepts to children by personifying the concepts of mythos. Ain't that brilliant? So Moses is holding, think about what these transistors are doing. They're taking the energy and splitting it up. And every time the energy goes through one of these things, it doubles in its processing power exponentially. So by the time the fifth transistor increased its damn power so much, we can now call it a quantum computer. That's the only difference between this computer and regular supercomputers. Basically, they took the computing power and multiplied by 5, and it's increasing in power exponentially every time it's multiplied. and it's multiplied 5 times. You do the math. That's a fucking lot of computing power. Especially when you think about the fact that
Victory shall be ours. Ados
that's a quantum computer. That'll give you an idea of how much computing power we're talking about and why they told you this is the computer. This amount of computing power is equivalent of our
Fate beckons us all. Welcome late for oblivion.
So man now got the amount of computing power to literally rival God right now.
Your Johnson, it shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Unlike transistors, each
Wow, man, it's just so crazy what's going on. Papa one, if y'all can hear me, man. Talking about five of them. That's a quantum computer. That'll give you an idea. Alright, so it captured what I was saying. So we'll keep going. I see more, so let's keep
Jacques.
trying everything that's in this motherfucker.
At once, your worship.
additional qubit uplifts the computer's power. It's exponential. So, well, 20 transistors are
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
20 qubits or 1,000,000 times more powerful.
Something mean.
Oh, hear that? That's crazy. This is a huge jump in computing technology. And that's why they telling me
Thy will be done.
we got today. Multiply by 5.
Oh, yes.
It's
I do
just
not
a
care
start.
much. 'Tis a role I am glad to
Where
play.
quantum computers are starting. Think about what I just said. Think of all of the computing power that we got in our world and multiply by 5 million. That's kindergarten. Think about this, right? Your first gaming console was an Atari. Remember the Atari, the Sega Genesis? It was your first little baby version. I'm telling you that our first quantum computer, the baby version, the one we just made, is all of our computing power in the world times 5 million. And this is just our first version that we ain't even perfected. This is like Atari. This is like Atari of quantum computer. I'm trying to give y'all some perspective here of what's going on. Why they telling you we ain't ready for this yet. See what I'm saying? Think about that. All of the
I can carry not another stitch. Let it fall to the ground,
we
then.
got in our world at this moment times 5 million, and that's just a baby quantum computer. That's the first. That's the T Model 4, the Model T4. That's your horse and carriage version. Your horse and carriage version is 5 million times the computing power of all the computing power we got in the world right now. These are just the first edition. Like I know I keep repeating myself, but this is just fucking mind blowing. It's mind blowing. Yeah, it's mind blowing. We got in the world right now. These are just the first edition. Like I drop a 1 if that's crazy to y'all.
So, This gets positioned right here on the fridge.
Karina Chow, Chief Operating Officer of Google Lab, showed us the processor that holds the qubits. Much of that above kills the qubits.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Zero.
I shall be glad to dance to your
About
tune,
this, y'all.
if you but learn to
The
play.
quantum computer is using so much energy that they basically got to have antifreeze, like a car. And it kills the computer like they're freezing, right? Like it kills it to these numbers that are ridiculous. You would freeze up like these things are processing so much power. They got to operate in freezing conditions or they will. Now, how many of y'all saw the movie Demolition Man? Let's go to it. Remember Demolition Man? Where they was freezing humans inside of a cryonic machine. Yo, go watch the movie. A lot of y'all young, man. In this movie called Demolition Man, they created cryogenic prisons where they would freeze you in time. And when they freeze you, you would live out reality in your mind in a frozen state. See, when you say, when you talk about the North Pole, right? Time exists in a frozen state at the North Pole. The symbol of a police badge is the symbol of a compass. And what does the police say? Freeze. What is the word police? Hold ice. Santa Claus from the place of the cold. Santa Claus, think about it, they telling you the truth. Santa Claus is at the North Pole and they say it's cold as hell at the North Pole. What's going on at the North Pole? It's the coldest place in the universe, but it's the most energy there. And you would think, right, that where the most energy is at, it will be the hottest. Now think about it. What is the quantum computer telling us? The quantum computer got more energy and power than any other computer in the world, but it's the coldest because they freeze it, they keep it in a frozen state because with that much power, it'll overheat. So it's a paradox. So it's a paradox.
Be quick with it.
Police freeze. They showing the badge is the square.
Aye, my Raven?
Let me show you something real quick. This is cryogenics, man. Let me show you something. Here's what's happening at the North Pole. You exist in a frozen state. This is what you exist as. This is your cryogenic jar right here. See what I'm saying? That's your cryogenic jar. And when you basically gotta break the ice,
Fate beckons us all.
Kava is like a ship. But it ain't any kind of ship. It's an icebreaker. It's an icebreaker.
You need my skills, I see.
Icebreaker ship. That's what your soul is, mate. Your soul is an
You sound like Goladon.
that exists at the North Pole that is breaking through
Yes,
all
it
of
is.
these motherfucking ethereal barriers and being born again out of a cryogenic prison. We've done this. This is a quantum computer. The body is a quantum computer that is frozen in a sleep state in time so that it can wake up. And so think about it. In our frozen state, all of the energy of the universe is going up. When you look at Wesley,
What do you want, groundling?
Sylvester Stallone in his cryonic jar, locked inside of this jar is all of the energy in the universe. And that energy is being used for him to create a dream world as he's frozen in time in the jar. Just like I'm showing you here with the Matrix. all that energy is now imploded inside so that it can create this dream, this simulation in its central
Well, for this.
But the price to get through this the other world is like
Regular enter heavily.
other worlds deserve every soul of you out of the hate. No matter because they've already worked out their demons and purged themselves in the other world. So basically the ancestors created this sleep state for us to work out our demons so that when we finally break through the ice, nothing that'll enter heaven. Only thing that's going to be this realm is your purified angels. Because you already been to the earth killing, stealing, fucking. You said I'm tired of that. That's purgatory. You was able to purge that out. The point where you did it so many times, your soul was hungry for something more. And that something more is what eventually leads everyone out. It eventually leads everyone out. Shout out to Reggie P. He said 5 show, thank you. We live in a real life sci-fi where our whole life is a test to see who's worthy to enter this advanced utopia that we've created. We created a world with zero crime. Why? Because we was able to screen children at birth and let them run out their lifetime. And we seen what they was gonna do bad and let them work that out in a prison called Earth.
I do not care.
Aye, a fair
So when
gambit.
they get out, they'll be corrected as a correctional facility. Our ancestors were so advanced. They said we can create a world with zero crime. When a baby is born, we plug them into the matrix and we simulate an adult life. That baby is gonna do all the wrongs it was gonna do in heaven. That baby gonna realize I shouldn't have killed that man. I shouldn't have stolen from that person. That baby is gonna reincarnate till they get it right. Till they learn that ain't the way you do unto others. You do unto others as you have them do unto yourself. It will stay plugged up, frozen in time in this system till they learn how to behave. And then our ancestors will unplug you. Everybody in this higher realm, they know how to act. They don't need police. They don't need lawyers and none of that shit. They've risen up. These are souls that already done all the wrong. They already died saying, I killed this nigga, I did this, I did that. They done came back several times making these mistakes. Which is why they ain't gonna make them no more. They purged themselves of that version of themselves. And the Matrix gave them a place to do that at. Our ancestors create a safe environment for us to manifest our demons. For you to realize that these lower versions ain't what you want to be. It's the process of elimination. And until you eliminate all of these lower versions, you didn't slay all of your demons. You came here to do the process of elimination. To eliminate all these versions that's lower than what you know you better than that. As we say, if you know better, you do better. And you put away that lower version of you that know better. So shout out to Doug Rob. Much love, my nigga. We're having a feast and learning a lot from you. So, what's happening here is in this matrix, souls are given the opportunity to do as much vices as they want. The only time we can be is in this simulation. why no crime exists in heaven. Because we already did what they try to do in all these sci-fi movies. Go watch Demolition Man. They created a world with zero crime. And how did they do it? By freezing people in time. So they're giving you a little bit of the truth. What our ancestors did in our advanced base reality, as soon as you was born, they plugged you up into the matrix. That's why you ain't never been born for real. Basically, our mamas and daddies exist in an advanced society where we basically in a quantum computer called Earth. Now all of this shit sound like a sci-fi movie, and it is. But I'm telling you that the movie is based on true reality shit that the ancestors was teaching about the Earth and cosmology and how we simulated the life. Check this out, right? What the ancestors were saying was, you still a baby in the base reality. And your whole concept of growing up being a man and doing all your mistakes and stuff is them creating a simulation for babies to simulate the lives of adults. Because guess what? Our ancestors said the same thing that we said. And they're going to be with all the same mistakes. So guess what our ancestors did? They created a world where before a baby get old, it can go inside of a computer and grow old and live out a lifetime and make all of its mistakes. So that when it finally is born into the real world, you don't have to say, I wish I knew what I knew now, what I knew then. Because when you wake up in the advanced reality that our ancestors created, you're going to be a little bitty baby that have made all the mistakes of your lifetime. Meaning, you're going to be a god as a baby. The babies in our base reality, they are like superhumans. They are like part of all of the humans in Eden are superhumans. They don't know how to do wrong.
Just as I thought.
Because they've already worked out all of their wrong in the underworld before they got unplugged. You can't force them to. It's impossible for them to do wrong because they lived out so many fucking lifetimes where they bumped their head on the wall doing wrong. That's what I'm saying. Our ancestors created a situation where you can simulate multiple lifetimes. And in your simulation, you're going to say, man, I wish I knew I wish I knew this when I was a baby. Right? Is what we say. So our ancestors granted that wish. They created this system so you can know this as a baby. So all of the babies in the base reality, when they wake up, they already know all of the knowledge they need to know to be their greatest version. Because they've already been through the simulation.
What happened? Sanchez, she's just finished. Hey, let's remove the sound of it a bit. It is better than the best of things and worse than the worst of things. You love it more than life, you fear it more than death. The rich have need of it, the poor have it in its play. Greedy I am with the clarity of your perception, but free you are not. And my fellows' questions. for you this young madman. More than certain, another path of words wandereth through the midst of the end. It runs as it will, but never does it walk. It has a mouth to see, but it never does it talk. A bed it surely owns, but never does it sleep. Possesseth a head, but no one that weeps. Bed, over bed, you run. Answer that moves you forward only if you go where you began. Answer another from my kind of progress. You make you weak at the worst of dungeon, in the end I keep you safe. You'll sweat in my presence even as you grow cold. I dwell with the weak, barely the brave, and without me, who could tell the difference? Here. It does, though not enough. One last word play to see if you can gain this from me. Then you shall get what you could not have had. Thinks back, yes, as though never gone, shines laughter or tears with light long since shone. The moment would make a lifetime to shed, valued when with lost when you're dead. Memories. Yes, onward, leave this festive place. It makes very little sense at all. And it's more than I would have hoped from the room that maddened dead. I seem to have passed the test. Okay.
What? I'll do it for a turnip.
Come on here. What did the troll say? Sacrifice. Your bloody head will do. Okay. No, you're not sacrificing me, Mr. Troll.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Bark your orders already.
Ustan zadost.
Mm-hmm.
In cactus.
The trolls. Shall I keep the spell thing on? Yeah, I'll keep it on just in case.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine. You know, this reminds me of that time way back.
I hate lightning bolts. That.
I am yours to command.
Something to cables.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
Something fiery, unpleasant. To kill
Okay.
bolts.
Aye, my raven?
I'm gonna win. Let's take the autopods off.
Insert culture.
I can't get control.
Next swing.
That was easy enough.
Fate beckons us all. A welcome laid for oblivion.
Part of the mountain. Armor class +2. Summon spirits gain +10 hit points. Yes, sirree. What? Why can't I use it? Usable by shaman. Oh no. Yeah. Well, next fork. I like that thing.
Readier than a red chick, thy will be done.
Splice as a momentary relapse. Let's look through the testing that you have found here is all very interesting. We shall see how this affects your final evaluation. You're to proceed to judgment when ready. I'd like to explore the area first. Something to say? On this stage, there's a bloody crystal with some eight-legged beast. What? Eight-legged beast. Let's put the head in there. Ooh, a mega club. Boom club. My +3 versus undead. We can use it. We can use a boom club. Would have been good for Jahira. Like a shaman's place, I guess.
Only if you're sure.
Save and rest. Final judgment, they say. And prepared to move to judgment. Steel yourself. Here we go. And now comes judgment. Have your thoughts been focused by your ordeal? Have you gained clarity? Who can say? It has been quite some time since the process has been refined. Really, I do not think you were intended to survive. But I will fill my purpose as best I can see and use your own words to judge your fate. You will satisfactorily have passed the taste which I had to offer. The task is now done, you're free. Well, that's nice.
I do not care much for being prodded all the time.
Free, huh?
'Tis a role I am glad to play.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Ah, there you are. I see that you've weathered the storms of this place with reasonable pluck and health. It does me good to see you alive.
And what do you wish from me? There's nothing from you, save the satisfaction that you succeeded in your goal. Your winds are changing, and I must heed their gentle push. Copernicus pushes ever forward. I cannot see how I will profit. The lady gave me is hardly a compensation. Better than this place where better than this place been free for the looting. I offer advice to foster trust, which may determine the values you wish. It's simple enough for the moment, and I will save you in the long run. Speak, and I will listen. Copernicus is powering the I've seen no chips in his armor of spells. We need an army to face him. I suggest there is no one to be had. The inmates in this place are a resource to be tapped. Release them, and their anger and frustrations will strike at enemies. That's my suggestion. I'll leave the work to you. Upstairs, your army away. Use it, or you will perish. I am loath to listen close to the words of the human, but his advice may be wise. Let us at least see if these mad wizards can be released first. Okay.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, I shall be glad to
But
dance
I
to your
think
tune, if you but learn to play.
I am going to do that later because I gotta. This is the place to talk about it. So I'm gonna go there.
It's starting to wear on me nerves.
What are you doing here? You should be in yourself and the rest of the wackos. Long the same takes care of you, but you better show respect. Anyone gets locked down tonight, too many people getting agitated. Always happens when the boss experiments. When he's angry, I guess. Don't trouble yourself. Give me the keys and I'll lock myself up. I mean, one key and you ain't getting it. Now, get to yourself before I get angry. Well, what would it be worth for you to what you told them? The new director has to have me quoted in his experiments done before. About 2,000 gold, is that worth it? Yes, sir. 10,000?
Speak quickly!
Terribly place.
Shaw guides my hand.
Something you need? Yes?
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
You need my skills, I see.
Fate beckons us all.
Tonight I'm someone free? What face should I wear for this?
We'll wear what face TX orders. Today he rules all!
Silence yourself, diminutive one! Do you not hear the howling? Around on all sides they are!
You will regret the day you cross the will of TX! My conquest of all is not something to be mocked.
Is that the rule of all you survey or beyond? What are those that walk inside and around and through, that stand where you stand now?
None stand where Tiax stands, lest he walk atop them.
As I see you do now, and beneath others. Do you not see? See them inside and behind and beyond.
No, you speak too much of what can be seen. I wish to see only my pretties again. I won't look too far, I promise.
Ah! Tiax is surrounded by fools and madmen. Who is to blame for this outrage? Whom shall Tiax smite?
Irenicus? Oh, I took his face once. His punishment was...
To look at him is to see too far. I cannot look to him.
He is called through all the plains. None walk where he does, though they see him not.
I would prefer to face the dogs of fire themselves. This Irenicus is surely a tool of the Gibbering 12.
He did this. He did this. We must find him. He is the cause. He is the one that brings the tests. I will not rest until his head is mine and mine and mine alone.
What is this? You have released all of my test subjects? How wonderfully mad of you. I did not expect this in the least, so dangerously risky it is. Die, all of you. I have restored my soul and will work my revenge without your interference.
Wait, that almost let's pause the spell cast because this is a mage battle. And
you sound like Goladon.
I guess the main thing right now is just to protect myself.
Jacques.
Just cast it.
What? Is there a griffin about?
What do you want, groundling? Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Stanza Dost.
Protected. Yeah, Dennis.
Urgent, is it? Enter Herr Delis.
Don't yell. Yes, yes, a standard tactic
I do not care how much you're being prodded all the time.
Jarl Jonsson at your service.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Pardon, terrible.
Guides as you desire.
Aye, my raven. Fate beckons us all.
You need my skills, I see.
The axe be bloody ready!
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Bark your orders already!
Jacques.
You sound like Goladon.
Why do I fight over this place when my plans may be laid anywhere? I must start anew. Have your victory here then, but know that you are dying on the inside even now. Many will join you before I am done. My home will feel my wrath. Here, fight amongst the mindless assassins I would sacrifice. I shall find others to serve my needs. This place is yours. I hope it is your too.
I do not care much for being prodded all the time.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Yes, Abel?
Yes. Onward then.
Stanza dost.
Aye, my raven? Aye, a fair gambit.
In one. It should be here. She's not.
Whip on my back. I say stop now.
Screw it. fate beckons us. Welcome, Baldur.
It's long past time for turnip tea. A little rest will shake the stew from our eyes and ache from our legs.
Thy will be done.
Gone and off like the shadow flees the moor. You aren't going to let him fall away so easy, are you? Good to see your person well and sound. As you can see, the way is clear. Go about the town and get what supplies you need. We shall meet at the tavern and make our plans for the voyage when you are ready.
Where is Imoen?
Tis a role I am glad to play.
There's something wrong here. I need to find Imoen.
The lids grow heavy. Have we not the time to...
Where's Imoen? She dead? Did Tyrannicus kill anyone? I'm leaving. All this trouble to save Imoen and she's dead? Okay, I don't know where Imoen is. I gotta find Imoen. And I thought she would be here. Imoen's here. Let's leave it here. Let's leave it here, and we'll try to save Imoen anyways. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming and watching the show. It is a show. Bye.